Alright. And, of course, we remember what happens here.
Come on, through here.
Bye,
We're
Wilson.
almost at the... Miranda, but you were...
Dead?
Nice shot, Miranda.
What the hell are you doing?
My job. Wilson betrayed us all.
You should have taken him alive. See what he knew.
Too risky. I've put too much time and effort bringing you back to life to let you get killed now.
You really think Wilson's capable of that?
I love this response.
Not anymore.
Nice.
I had a feeling Wilson was just looking for a chance to shoot me in the back.
Good instincts. Some people are far too trusting to ever see that coming. Come on, let's grab this shuttle and get out of here. My boss wants to speak to you.
You mean the elusive man?
You mean Martin
I
Sheen?
know you work for Cerberus.
Oh, I'm looking forward to that.
Ah, Jacob. I should have known your conscience would get the better of you.
Lying to the commander isn't the way to get him to join our cause.
Well, since we're getting everything out in the open, is there anything else you want to ask before we go, Commander?
You're the Lazarus Project's director, aren't you?
That's right. I put 2 years of my life into this project. Into you.
What does Cerberus want from me?
Maybe you should ask the elusive man when you meet him. He poured virtually unlimited resources into Lazarus. Obviously, he has some kind of plan for you.
Alright, I asked about all this last time. Let's just go.
I've had enough of this station to last a lifetime.
Or 2, in your case.
Wah, wah.
Before you meet with the elusive man, we need to ask a few questions to evaluate your condition.
Come on, Miranda, more tests? Shepard took down those mechs without any trouble. That has to be good enough.
It's been 2 years since the attack. The elusive man needs to know that Shepard's personality and memories are intact. Ask the questions.
Did you say 2 years? I've been gone that long?
2 years and 12 days. And you were on an operating table for most of it.
The sooner we start, the
Oh,
sooner
people
we can
gonna
be
die
done.
for that.
Start with personal history.
Okay. Records show you grew up on Earth. Tough environment, no parents. You enlisted and led troops during some heavy fighting, most notably on Torfin. Do you remember taking on some Batarian slavers?
Yep, and I did what was necessary.
Those bastards were dug in deep in a fortified bunker. I sent a lot of good soldiers to their deaths. That's how it had to be.
You got the job done. That's all that matters. Satisfied, Miranda?
It's my
Almost.
mantra.
Let's try something more recent. Vermeer, where you destroyed Saren's cloning facility. You had to leave one of your squad behind to die in the blast.
Had to bring that
Lieutenant Caden Alenko was killed in action. It was your call. Why did you leave him behind?
It was that or die.
Being in command means that sometimes you give orders knowing that your people are gonna die. That can't affect your decisions. Caden gave his life for the rest of the team. Without him, I couldn't have stopped Saren. He died a hero.
I understand, Commander. And I wasn't judging your decision. Everybody at Cerberus knows that cloning facility had to be destroyed.
Shepard, think back to the Citadel, after the Council died on the Destiny Ascension, and you killed Saren. What happened next?
Is it just me, or does her front two teeth seem a little... tend to stand out a bit? I just noticed that as I was watching her talk. I was like, why am I only seeing her two front teeth? Like buck teeth. Anderson.
With the Council dead, humanity stepped into power. We formed a new Council. I
Of
recommended
course, they
Captain
put that
Anderson
choice
to lead
in
it.
because of a issue
Yes,
with the save
Captain
files.
Anderson is now Counselor Anderson. Though from what I hear, he preferred life in the military.
Still, good to know that the human council member isn't going to put politics ahead of defense.
Your memory seems solid. There are other tests we really should run.
Come on, Miranda. Enough with the quizzes. The memories are there, and I can vouch for Shepard's combat skills personally.
I suppose you're right. We'll have to hope the elusive man accepts our little field test as evidence enough.
You guys started noticing what I was talking about with her front two teeth, didn't you? Alright.
The elusive man is waiting for you in the other room.
I know, I just gotta get dressed first. Gotta set up my appearance. I mean, yeah, it's fine. I like the short sleeve, looks like a t-shirt kind of appearance. This though, let's change. No, not one of those, because then you can't take the helmet off, and it drives me nuts. Let's see. I always have liked this one. Not these. Then it makes me look kind of weird. Yeah, this one's fine. It's time to leave N7 behind. Those were from my Alliance days. Not anymore. I've always liked that. Well, if we're working with Cerberus now, you know what we gotta do. Hold on. Yeah, here we go. More kind of goldish orange, or just straight up yellow, or dark yellow? Like, which one's closer to the Cerberus logo yellow? Let's go with this bright yellow here. There we go. Rocking the Cerberus colors. Because they're my kind of organization. They get the job done, just like me. Alright, now that I'm dressed and look the part, let's chat with Martin Sheen. Of course, one of my favorite tracks from the soundtrack. His theme.
Commander Shepard.
Elusive man. I thought we'd be meeting face to face.
Unnecessary precaution. Not unusual for people who know what you and I know.
I need some answers from you.
From what I hear, I cost you a fortune. Why'd you do it?
For the defense and preservation of humanity. I didn't spend 2 years and billions of credits bringing you back to serve as a common soldier. But humanity is up against the greatest threat of our brief existence.
The Reapers.
Good to see your memory's still intact. How are you feeling?
Not bad. Gotta say, pretty good work for 2 years of bringing me back from being just a corpse.
I noticed a few upgrades.
Essentially.
I hope you didn't replace anything really important.
We tried to keep you as intact as possible.
Including
we need
my
Shepard,
junk, right?
just as you were when you defeated Sovereign.
What are the Reapers doing?
You know
to
that
get
had to
decide
be on
bring
his
me back?
mind. You know that he was thinking that.
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack. While you've been sleeping, entire colonies have been disappearing. Human colonies. We believe it's someone working for the Reapers, just as Saren and Negeth aided Sovereign. You've seen it yourself. You bested all of them. That's just one reason we chose you.
But why me?
You could have trained an entire army for what you spent to bring me back.
You're unique. Not just in ability or what you've experienced, but in what you represent. You stood for humanity at a key moment. You're more than a soldier. You're a symbol. And I don't know if the Reapers understand fear, but you killed one. They have to respect that.
If they even understand what respect is.
Fighting a war doesn't seem like Cerberus. Why are you involved?
We're committed to the advancement and preservation of humanity. If the Reapers are targeting us, trying to wipe us out, Cerberus will stop them. If we wait for politicians or the Alliance to act, no more human colonies will be left.
If this is a threat against humanity, you need to mobilize the Alliance.
The Alliance is overwhelmed by the responsibility you gave them. They're too busy building relations to put resources into verifying...
They're too busy
the
holding
Reaper
off the
threat.
Horde after
Claiming
what's
the
been going
abductions
on
of
in the
mercs
latest
and pirates
expansions,
is
in case
easy
you didn't hear.
and more convenient.
Plus, they're also getting ready for another battle in that upcoming expansion battle for Azeroth, so the Alliance is a little tied down. But hey, we even tried asking for the Horde, and they're kind of dealing with the same thing. So we're kind of out of options, and that's why we had to resort to you. Just saying.
Sovereign was trying to harvest all life in the galaxy. Why would the Reapers target a few human colonies?
Hundreds of thousands of colonists have vanished. I'd say that fits the definition of harvesting. Nobody's paying attention because it's random. and the attacks occur in remote locations. I don't know why they've suddenly targeted humanity. Maybe you got their attention when you killed one of them.
Can I just say how much fun I'm having with the fact that I feel like I can throw out a lot more jokes and have more fun with this franchise than it did the first time, where I was kind of doing a genuine, like, Paragon goody two-shoes, like, trying to help you, those of you watching, experience it for the first time. And now, because I feel like we're very familiar with this at this point, we can just kind of, like, joke around and have some more fun with it, especially since we're going Renegade, and, hey, what does it matter? So where do we start?
If you're after the Reapers, just point me in the right direction.
Miranda was worried you'd be resistant. She's not usually wrong.
I'll point out how wrong she is about a number of
to
things.
Freedom's Progress, the latest colony to be abducted. Miranda and Jacob will brief you.
I'm supposed to trust those two?
Miranda killed Wilson in cold blood. Jacob's just a gun for hire. You expect me to trust them?
Wilson was one of my best agents, but he was a traitor. Miranda did exactly what I expected of her, and she saved your life in more ways than one. Jacob's a soldier, one of the best. He's never fully trusted me, but he's always been honest about it. You'll be just fine with them. For now.
For now, until you're able to find other companions along this game, and you prefer to have them in your group as opposed to these two. But we'll get to that when we get to it. I'll find that evidence.
I'll get what you're looking for and be back before you know it.
Good to hear it. Find
You
any
just call
clues
me
you
the
can.
Flash, because I'll
Who's
be back in
abducting
a
the colonies?
splint.
Do they have any connection to the Reapers?
That was awful.
I brought you back. It's up to you to do the rest.
He said I'll be back before you know it, and I was trying to think of a Flash joke, and I completely bombed on that. Alright. Leveled up. It's like, alright, let's see. I have 3 points. There we go. More health, weapon damage, power recharge, sniper, and more Renegade. Yeah, we'll do that. I can handle those later. And now for a chat with our 2 new Cerberus teammates. Hello, Miranda.
The elusive man is very impressed with you. I'm eager to see if you can live up to his expectations on this mission.
Just remember who's in charge.
I can't have anyone disobeying my commands when we get there.
I know who I report to. As long as you don't do anything to betray Cerberus, I'll follow your orders.
You sound a bit jealous.
What's the matter, Lawson? Worried you're not his favorite anymore?
I've proven my value to the elusive man. Let's hope you're able to do the same.
What is your problem?
Are you naturally this bitchy, or is it just me?
I have the utmost respect for your abilities, Shepard. It's your motivations that
Straight
concern
up
me.
called her
I
out
believe
on
in
it.
what Cerberus stands for. Only time will tell if you prove to be an asset or a liability to our cause.
Ugh.
Tell me a little about yourself.
Worried about my qualifications? I can crush a mech with my
No, I'd just
biotics
like
or
to
shoot
get to
its
know
head
you
off
better.
at 100 yards. Take your pick.
Where'd you train?
Did you and Jacob serve together in the Alliance?
No, the elusive man recognized my potential and recruited me at a young age.
How old were you?
Old enough to know this is what I wanted.
I was trying to get to know you as a human being.
I'm not looking for a friend, Shepard. Stay focused on the mission.
I didn't say I was looking for you for a friend.
It's obvious you're not interested in talking.
We've got an assignment. We can talk about it or we can do it.
Uh-huh. Jacob, my man.
I'm glad the elusive man convinced you to join us, Commander.
I'll reserve judgment.
Cerberus gave me my body back. That's worth giving them a chance. One chance.
No kidding.
But you're still not convinced. Do you trust me, Commander?
Nope.
You're part of Cerberus. I'll be keeping an eye on you, too.
Fair enough. I can't expect you to trust me just because I ask you. I'll just have to earn that trust.
That's right.
Why did you join Cerberus?
I guess I just got tired of never making a difference. So much of what we did in the Alliance seemed pointless. I thought things would change after the attack on the Citadel. The old council was dead, and humanity took control of the new one. But nothing changed. Politics, bureaucracy, same bullshit, different leaders.
That is so...
Cerberus is
There's so much truth in that
When
statement.
colonies go missing, we don't commission a team to write a report to figure out what the hell to do about it. We just go and find out.
Jacob, preaching the truth.
That's all for now.
Yes, sir.
All right, plus 16 Renegade. All right, we are on our way. Following bonuses for importing a level 56 character. Start at level 3. Very nice. I don't know, man. I really wish I had figured out or been able to somehow figure out or fix that issue where it wouldn't let me get to 60, but whatever. Look at all those bonus credits. Woo-hoo-hoo. For having beaten the game before, of course, of course.
We should be there shortly, Shepard. The elusive man put us under your command. Do you have any orders?
Do you respect my authority?
Are you sure you'll be comfortable following my orders?
We didn't bring you back from the dead just to second guess you, Commander. If the elusive man says you're in charge, you're in charge.
We're gonna do whatever it takes.
We're gonna find out who did this and take him down. Nothing gets in our way. Am I clear?
Perfectly, Commander.
Good to have you here, Shepard.
Let's see here. But that, since we're going to be facing a lot of Geth in this level. Let's give you that. You can keep the shotgun. I got my sniper rifle.
Understood!
But we'll have to wait
Looks
since
like
I only
everyone
have
just got up and left right in the middle of dinner.
a little bit of ammo. For the right situation.
Strange. No bodies, no structural damage, and no signs of battle.
Where? Ah, there it is. Sometimes there's like little icons that are showed like, hey, you can salvage something here for extra credits.
Hey, that sounds like Fenris method.
Strange. The same. Trouble ahead!
Boom, slow motion. In the slow motion.
Target down! Those mechs shouldn't have been hostile. They should have recognized us as human.
Someone reprogrammed them to attack on sight. We're not alone here.
Gosh, I have gone through this level so many times. Whew. Okay. Yikes! That sound kind of freaked me out for a second. Slow motion. Let's see. Oh, that's right. I forgot to put points for Jacob and Miranda here. Let's see. 6 points. There you go. And Miranda. There we go. Ooh. Oh, whoops. My bad. That's not what I was trying to pick there. I was going to say, check out my eyes. Starting to turn a little red. Let me go ahead and save again. Hello, Quarians.
Stop right there!
Praza, you said you'd let me handle this.
Hello, Tally.
Wait. Shepard?
I'm not taking any chances with Cerberus operatives.
Put those weapons down! Shepard? Is that... You're alive?
Don't point those guns at me.
Calizora, you served on my ship. You know what I do to people who threaten me.
Praza, tell your team to put their weapons away.
Damn it, Tally, this is bullshit! Why would your old commander work for Cerberus?
I don't know. But if this is Shepard, I don't know. Shepard would have a reason.
For humanity!
I know Cerberus has a bad past, but they're the only group investigating these missing colonies. The Council turned its back on humanity. I haven't.
Tally, you aren't seriously considering trusting Cerberus.
I'm not trusting anyone, Praza. But we're going to need help searching the area. One of our people was here on pilgrimage. His name was Vitor. We came to find him.
Everyone else is dead. What makes you think Vitor survived?
We saw him when we landed.
You saw him? Then why isn't he with you already?
Vitor was injured, and he was always, nervous.
She means that he was unstable. Combine that with damage to his suit CO2 scrubbers and an infection from an open-air exposure, and he's likely delirious.
When he saw us landing, he hid in a warehouse on the far side of town. We suspect he also programmed the mechs to attack anything that moved.
We'll handle it from here.
You should head back to your ship, Tally. We'll let you know when we find Vitor.
Like hell. I'm not letting Cerberus take over.
Neither am I, Praza. I don't want to fight you, Shepard. But I can't just let Cerberus handle this. Besides, we need to work together. Head for the warehouse through the center of the colony. We'll circle around the far side and draw off some of the drones to clear you a path.
Your people really don't like Cerberus. What did I miss?
They killed our people, infiltrated our flotilla, and tried to blow up one of our ships.
That's not how I'd have explained it exactly. It was nothing personal.
We can argue over who killed who later. Right now, we've got a job to do.
Agreed. We work together to get to Vitor.
You expect us to do all the dirty work while you sneak in and grab Vitor? Not likely.
We're better equipped for a frontal assault than they are, Commander.
If we don't work together, we're not going to get past those mechs. We're moving out. If you want your answers, get to that warehouse.
I pick forget
Quarians
it,
are an unexpected variable.
and it still
They
happens.
could help us, but I'd hope to keep an eye on them.
I bet they're saying the same thing about us.
You don't say, Jacob.
Shepard. There's a squad of security drones up ahead.
Thanks for the warning.
Yeah.
We'll take care of them.
I think we just saw them.
They've seen us.
Alright. Starting to run low on ammo for that. I'm gonna hold off. Alright. I'm gonna be a very rich man. Gonna be swimming in credits.
Use overload on
Impressive. Easy enough. There we go.
I was about to say, Miranda, you better use that overload.
Target down!
Yes! Yes! Shepard, Praza and his squad rushed on ahead. I told them to wait, but they wouldn't listen. They want to find Vitor and take him away before you get here.
We should have expected this.
Of course.
We can still catch them.
Here we go.
One left.
Yeah, I have the ammo.
Hurry, Shepard. We're inside the loading docks. Vitor reprogrammed the heavy mech. It's tearing Praza's squad apart.
They did want to get to Vitor first.
Get your squad into cover, and I'll open the loading bay doors.
Alright,
We'll take cover
Tally,
by the doors.
alright.
Shepard, you take point.
Sure. Alright, Jacob over there.
Moving to
Miranda
cover.
over there. And then I'm over here.
Take point, Shepard. We'll cover the door.
Hey, I'm already in position. I'm just waiting for you guys to actually do it. And now here's the mech and the battle with the mech. Hold on, we need some heavy ammo here. You know what? Nope. Not what I want to do. There we go. Ta-da! Nothing like a couple of grenades. We'll get to Vitor in a second, but first things first, we gotta loot. Gotta get them credits.
This is your chance to go find Vitor while I tend to the wounded, Shepard.
Yeah, I know.
He's probably somewhere in the back of the loading bay.
This is valuable.
Obviously, have to wait till we get Morden before we can do any of that research. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Vitor! Knock, knock.
Monsters coming back. Mechs will protect. Safe from swarms. Have to hide. No monsters. No swarms. No, 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 no.
Vitor?
No, Vitor. Not here. Swarms can't find. Monsters coming. Have to hide.
Snap out of it.
Hey, I'm talking to you.
Great. We come all this way and our only witness is a babbling idiot.
Swarms coming. Storm coming. Storm of swarms. Mechs.
That snapped him out of it.
You're not one of them. You're human. They didn't find you?
Who didn't find us?
The monsters. The swarms. They took everyone.
Why didn't the colonists fight back, Vitor? What happened?
You don't know. You didn't see. But I see everything.
Looks like security footage. He must have pieced it together manually.
What the hell is that?
My god. I think it's a collector.
I thought the collectors kept to themselves.
They usually work through intermediaries, like slavers or hired mercenaries. If they're involved with the Reapers somehow, it could explain what happened to the colonies.
The collectors have advanced technology. They could have a weapon that disables an entire settlement at once.
I thought the Collector was supposed to be in a different
The
sci-fi
Seeker
franchise
swarms.
having to do with Marvel.
No one can hide. The Seekers find you. Freeze you.
Who looks
Then the
remarkably
monsters
like
take you
Benicio del
away.
Toro. Alright, we asked these questions before.
What happened next?
The monsters took the people onto the ship, and then they left. The ship flew away. But they'll be back for me. No one escapes.
I think that's probably all we're getting out of him, Commander.
We finally find a witness, and he's so off his nut he can't even tell us what he saw.
I studied them. The monsters. The swarms.
Oh, the
I
dialogue.
recorded them with my Omni tool. Lots of readings. Electromagnetic. Dark energy.
We need to get this data to the elusive man. Grab the quarry and call the shuttle to come pick us up.
What? Vitor is injured. He needs treatment, not an interrogation.
We won't hurt him. We just need to see if he knows anything else. He'll be returned unharmed.
Your people tried to betray us once already. If we give him to you, we'll never get the intel we need.
Praza was an idiot, and he and his men paid for it. You're welcome to take Vitor's Omnitool data, but please, just let me take him.
You don't have to take Vitor and go. We could work together, just like old times.
I'm still trying to accept that you're even alive, and you're with Cerberus. I've got responsibilities now. I've got a mission of my own. I can't walk away from that. Not even for you.
Well, then too bad he comes with us.
The people at Cerberus won't hurt him, Tally. You have my word. But we need that information, and it's clear the Quarians don't want to share.
Damn it, Shepard! I trusted you!
He'll be fine. We promise. But we have to find out all we can about the Collectors.
What? No, I don't understand.
We need a pickup. Have a medbay standing by.
Good luck, Shepard. I hope what you get from Vitor is worth it.
Just wait to see how this pans out when we go visit the Quarians later.
Shepard, good work on Freedom's progress. Unfortunately, the Quarian you brought back didn't give us any useful information. He's too far gone. He'll be returned to the migrant fleet.
He's too
But
far
more
gone.
importantly, you confirm the Collectors are behind the abductions.
Why do I get the feeling you knew about them already?
I had my suspicions, but I needed proof. The Collectors are enigmatic at best. They periodically travel to the Terminus systems, looking to gather seemingly unimportant items or specimens, usually in exchange for their technology. When their transactions are complete, they disappear as quickly as they arrived, back beyond the unmapped Omega-4 relay. Until now, we've had no evidence of direct aggression by the Collectors.
What are the Collectors getting from these deals?
The Collectors aren't very forthcoming about their motives. Generally, they seek out species with rare genetic mutations or abnormalities. They pay slavers and merc groups exorbitant sums to obtain these specimens, and then they leave. But they've never targeted a single species before, and the previous sample sizes were in the dozens, not the tens of thousands.
Any ideas on why they've shifted their focus to humans?
If they're agents for the Reapers, it could be any number of reasons. Obviously, humanity played a huge role in Sovereign's destruction. That might have been enough to draw their attention. What really concerns me is why they bother abducting the colonists. Once the humans are paralyzed, why not just kill them?
The Collectors are definitely a human enemy. But how do we know there's a connection to the Reapers?
Their focus shifted to humanity only after you and the human fleet destroyed Sovereign. The abductions are related, even if the Alliance and the Council refuse to believe it. I won't wait until the Reapers are on the march. We need to take the fight to them.
Agreed.
I hate waiting, but I'll need a team. A good one.
I've already compiled a list of soldiers, scientists, and mercenaries. You'll get dossiers on the best of them. Finding them and convincing them to work with you could be challenging, but you're a natural leader. I'll continue to track the Collectors. When they make their next appearance, I'll notify you and your team. Be ready.
Keep your list. I want people I trust. The ones who helped me stop Saren and the Geth.
That was 2 years ago, Commander. Most of them have moved on, or their allegiances have changed.
Where's Ashley Williams?
She's still with the Alliance. Promoted, I believe. Her file is surprisingly well classified.
Good for my girl. And my boy, Garrus.
Where's Garrus Vicarian?
The Turian disappeared a few months after you were declared dead. Even we haven't been able to locate him.
What about Tally? She already helped us on Freedom's progress.
That was unexpected. I need more intel before I'll commit to that.
Where's Liara Tassoni?
She's on Ilium. My sources say that she's working for the Shadow Broker. If so, she can't be trusted.
And as we find out, your sources are pretty bad at their job, since that's not actually true. But whatever.
Okay, I get it. They're not available.
You're a leader, Shepard. You'll get who you need.
I'm still a Spectre. Maybe I can get the Council to help us out.
Or just Anderson.
If you think you can convince them, by all means. Just remember, you've been gone a long time. Things have changed.
And I won't need to. I just need to convince Anderson, which is why he was on. I chose him to be on the council.
You worry about the Collectors. I'll make sure my team's ready.
Odina would never have gone for it.
Good. 2 things before you go. First, head to Omega and find Morden Solus. He's a brilliant Solarian scientist. Our intelligence suggests he may know how to counteract the Collector's paralyzing seeker swarms.
And the second thing?
Sounds good. What else?
I found a pilot I think you might like. I hear he's one of the best. Someone you can trust.
Joker!
Hey, Commander. Just like old times, huh?
I can't believe it's you, Joker.
Look who's talking. I saw you get spaced.
Got lucky, with a lot of strings attached. How'd you get here?
It all fell apart without you, Commander. Everything you stirred up, the Council just wanted it gone. The team was broken up, records sealed, and I was grounded. The Alliance took away the one thing that mattered to me. Hell yeah, I joined Cerberus.
You really trust the elusive man?
Well, I don't trust anyone who makes more than I do. But they aren't all bad. Saved your life, let me fly, and there's this. They only told me last night.
Our beautiful ship is back. And better than ever. And then you hear about what Joker just said about how the Council just wanted everything that we talked about just swept away. It's like, you know what? I don't feel so bad about what happened to them at the end of the first game. And boy, wait till you see the looks on their faces when they show up in the third game.
It's good.
And they realize I was right the whole time.
I guess we'll have to give her a name.
Gee, I wonder what we would want to name her. I recall thinking that this was the cutscene that to me kind of elevated this game to like epic status. And of course the music is just beautiful. You probably can hardly hear it because I have it turned down purposely to avoid any copyright, but time to take a walk aboard my ship, my new ship, one more time. It's new, but it still feels like home. Probably some Star Trek fans that they see this and they're like, so this must be what it's like when Picard or Kirk, like, walked into the main bridge area of the Enterprise. Shepard feels the same way with the Normandy. I'm noticing a distinct lack of people in their seats. Oh, they're just walking around and chatting instead of doing their jobs. Get to work, people!
Welcome aboard the new Normandy, Commander.
It's good to be home.
I've been looking over the dossiers. I'd strongly recommend starting by acquiring Morden Solus, the Solarian professor on Omega. We know the Collectors use some type of advanced technology to immobilize their victims. We'll need him to develop a countermeasure to protect us.
This is my ship. I'm the one who decides where we go and what we do.
You still don't get it, do you? You're not in charge of this mission. I am.
Operative Lawson makes a valid point, Shepard. Without the Professor, any encounter with the Collectors would result in failure.
Hi, Edie.
Who are you?
I am the Normandy's artificial intelligence. The crew like to refer to me as Edie.
AIs are dangerous. Get it off my ship.
Shut that thing down. I don't want it on my ship.
Have I offended?
Shepard spent a great deal of time fighting rogue AI. Geth, mostly. Plus that incident with the Alliance's Hannibal system on Luna.
Your distrust is
There you
logical,
go.
Shepard. Unlike the irrational mistrust of most humans.
Which we find out was her.
I am no threat to you or anyone else. I observe and offer analysis and advice. Nothing more.
That's funny that Miranda points that out, considering that we find out that Edie was that rogue AI on the moon back in the first game. Glad to hear it.
Now that we've established who's in charge, let's move on to these dossiers.
Final preparations for takeoff are complete, Commander. When you're ready to go, just pick a destination from the galaxy map in the CIC and I'll plot a course.
Jacob and I should return to our posts. Come find us if you have any questions.
I will do just that. Yes, yes, yes. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Finally, yeah, see, Shepard's like, ugh, Man, finally got through all that intro stuff. Now we can really start to have some fun and now have everything just kind of open up. Alright, we will be taking our tour of the New Normandy, going around and meeting some new people, including Yeoman Chambers, when we come back. Stay tuned.